Piers Morgan, 56, has been one of the more strict voices that stood out throughout the COVID pandemic, urging people to abide by the rules, and to get vaccinated against the illness. But now, some fans believed he appears to be changing his tune, as he called for there to be shorter isolation periods for NHS staff suffering with the Omicron variant. It comes as he worried that the NHS functionality could be at risk if any more staff are taken ill by the fast-spreading virus, and require a minimum of 7 days to isolate. The previous requirement was 10 days, before being reduced last month. Taking to Twitter, the former Good Morning Britain star wrote, "7 days of self-isolation by Omicron-infected NHS staff now seems to be doing more damage to NHS functionality than the now indisputably milder variant itself. It's only 5 days here in the US and should be 5 days in the UK." But his opinion caused a major divide among his followers, with some agreeing there should be a shorter isolation period and others who thought shortening the quarantine rules could be too risky. Others wondered why he was so quick to change his tune considering how strict he had been in the past. @HunterCPFC was among those surprised that the words were coming from Piers, as they penned, "Holy SHT, you've changed your tune. You've so changed your tune." @SteveMartin_TM commented. @TheDouglout79 also added, "You wanted to lock down the whole country other week FFS, how's the long COVID BTW? Jesus, South Africa told you 8 weeks ago that it's milder, you kept saying how worried you were, make up your mind on what you want, you're sounding like a Glory Hunter fan, changing your team every time a new title winner," @Surishi1978 sighed. While fans were left in shock at his latest stance on the isolation period, others voiced their concerns. @Lisabo631129 warned, "Double jabbed and was quite poorly for 10 days. And tired for weeks after. I think 5 days is pushing it." @Wartsoid agreed, "Wait until those NHS staff are coming into contact with vulnerable patients and hospitals 2022 become care homes 2020. Do you really want to risk that scenario? Oi. Piers, my wife is a nurse of 40 years now, fully vaccinated, came down with COVID just before Christmas, 10 days isolation, there was absolutely no way she was fit, healthy and proper to return to work after 5 days, she still tested plus after 9, exclaimed @Mteasel67. Whereas @Michaelina6 agreed with Piers, tell @Nicholas Sturgeon this, she has us doing 10 days isolating. And restrictions in place for something not even as bad as the cold/flu. Should be 0 days. Let's just get on with it, man, retorted @Michael_Moffat. Currently, it's stated on the government website that if you test positive, your self-isolation period includes the day your symptoms started, or the day you had the test, if you did not have symptoms, and the next 10 full days. But if people receive negative lateral flow test results on day 6 and day 7 of their self-isolation period, with tests taken 24 hours apart, they will no longer have to self-isolate for the full 10 days. The first test must be taken no earlier than day 6 of the self-isolation period.